Alright, hello, hello. It is time to continue with more of this totally not a call, we're just exploring some arcane mysteries. Anyway, I am going to jump right on into it. We'll see how long I can go today. Yesterday I had stuff to do at 7 and, also, life stuff. Today I have stuff to do at 6. So it's earlier. So I might have to stop sooner. But we'll see how long we go. We'll see what we get up to and everything. I'm really enjoying the game. I'm having a great time with it. I think it's absolutely incredible. So, uh, we'll see what happens. Yep, come on. There we go. Let us continue. You have loaded the game. Okay. We now have the Temple Unceasing, which is our cult. We have 2 scars. The Viper coils where the sea folds itself against the land. I must find a place of power at the water's edge. Perhaps Sulakana can help if I bring her secrets about other places. Some part of you can roam in Serpent's Name. Send it to accompany your followers to a place where I can perform the dance you must dance. If your problems finding the place, talk to Sulakana about secret histories. So this is aspect of Nop and Sending. So let's see. Start a conversation about our temporary headquarters. I would like somewhere better. Can't do that. So the club is currently closed. One of my passions is exhausted still, so I can't do that. Let things run. Much say having a permanent contract there is a lot better. I have health and I have vitality. Right, this is where the rest of my health has gone. Let us use our health again. Get more vitality. Okay, that vitality lesson learned is going to dissipate before we can use it. However, once I get the second passion back, I can use Notoriety or Mystique with that to do the things. I can use a vitality to do that, or I can use I have lots of funds right now. Just paint. Mystique. And some passion. Inspired by the thunderous secret. Those who know will understand, as will the Supreme Guru. Nothing then. Go look forth, Leo. Find me something. Our cult has begun. Oriflamme's auction house. Oriflamme specializes in curios, perfumes, taxidermy specimens, and rare texts. It operates from cramped new premises now since the destruction of the old by an unexplained fire. Buy and sell items at the auction house. Have multiple vitalities. We should be able to get me another vitality learned. And spending more funds on paints. Exotic paints. Found the streets strange by moonlight. Let us explore that. It's just cycling through all its things. Work is significant. I may get earn learning from this, but nothing is certain. I get funds, mystique. Things are all over the place. Could kinda need that health. Let's dance again. Hello, Paladin. How goes it? I hope it goes well. Our purpose, as always, is change back to Elender. House go to the highest level or specialized grace to continue. Alright, so I'm not there yet. So I can use my scars. And I will... This glimmering will be exhausted otherwise. past me with a paving grace, a window over a wood, a garden of ice, a shivering sun, a woman of glass. I will return home with reluctance. We have a subtle fracture. This is a 6th order aspect. Associate is Leo. Have a Thunder Secret. I have. You need at least a 7th order too. That's the other thing. Let's go to that. We perch on alarming ritual chairs in a windowless auction room with vividly burnt orange walls, waiting for the auctioneer to announce what he's offering. The reek of new paint makes the brain spin. It's hard to see what's offer or a hint at an item you like to sell. Yeah. Jumble. And this is of no use to me, so I can sell it. What can I dream of? Passion? Let's use our passion. And we do have a piece of floor now. Might this get us further in and find out more things? We'll find out! Okay, so we do have 2 Vitality's lessons learned. 1, 2, 3 we need for thing. So let's keep on trying to do it, see if we can get enough of them. It gets harder and harder to upgrade it as you go, which you know. Item has soul! And let's go on the strange streets. Right, things are... So we have, I am seeing things. You lose yourself completely at Fascination 3. You destroys you when you reach Dread 3. And there's also choice and interludes happening. There's a lot happening. Oh, we got a whole bunch of things from that. Okay, let's see. Wrapped in the King. Details accounts by James Cullen Murphy of secret bacchanals and ecstatic dances observed in necropolises and graveyards in Southern Europe, in Egypt, and in Anatolia. The author is a self-confessed ghoul and eater of buried flesh. He claims to have witnessed the dances while at his feasting. Well, that is something I'm going to have to read. Ah, it gave me contentment, which counters my despair, which, okay, sure, that works. Ah, a light in the skull. Get more contentment. Rat Explorer. Club is still closed. There's so many things I could talk to her about. Let us talk to her. That's one of the things we can't talk to her about. Where did it just go? No, this... There we go. Let's talk about my guys. Maybe she can help us. Okay, so I got Vitality. Problem is you need 2 Vitality. That only has 56 seconds left. Oh yeah, there's 2 Vitality right there. Vitality and more Vitality. That has... it doesn't quite... Okay, I think I might be able to get it. I think I just messed up the timing, possibly. I'm going to have to try it again. Excellent, and that's going to give me a free Vitality. Doing goodbye, currently trying to plan out a mission for the rats to go through an Ooh, fun! Yeah, that's what I have this afternoon to do. I have Arma. I'm going to be doing Arma. Have it used up, rather. Yes, my exotic cravings. Have vitality. Night bear will grow too small, and so I must begin to abandon it. I will need to set a part of myself to learn how. Hang on. Alright, let's talk to her about our strange streets. Yeah, that vitality is going away. Oh, it just turns into a vitality, which... Okay, so we have 2 vitality lessons learned. And we have 2 vitalities. So we're going to be able to upgrade our health once more. Assuming something else doesn't happen first. Forward to seeing you there, Paladin. It's gonna be a good time. I am restless. Okay, well, while I am restless... inspired by my restlessness. That gave me dread. The wary detective is interested in my doings. Mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am sane if that means anything. No fascination drives your visions, it's over. Now. Thoughts will wander and I will follow. I need to make more money soon. Some way. Let's talk about... That's not for you. What about the club? He glances up at me then at the ground. I would be delighted, he says, very formally, to the ground. When the cult leader dancer invites you to her club where she works naked. Alright. Heart and physique. Lesson learned. A lesson learned. A lesson learned. Let us grow even stronger. That's too shame. It's quality work. See, that doesn't actually help me there. Ah, okay. I get some funds, I get, mystique. Some notoriety and stuff. That's one does. Okay. Let's paint again. Put some passion into it this time. As well as some mystique. Let's throw in erudition. Just because I get a lot of that. Contentment. More erudition. Let's see what the auction house has on offer. Maybe it will have something of interest to me. I Johanna's breath comes short as he watches us play on the stage, not particularly when the bodies of the performers are unsheathed, but most of all when certain transformations are manifested. Leo sits very straight to begin with, but as excitement and cocktails overcome him, he begins to relax until he relaxes all the way into me. I want to be different, he whispers, but I don't know how. His eyes are wide, his mouth is supple. He's like me. He also wants to be different. Many things now that I could crush in my fists. I am strong and healthy. And now, let us study. The dances draw from the traditions and the mysteries of the cult of Isis and of Sibyl, but include both symbolic and literal flayings, and the human heart is always central in the rites. The author punctuates his accounts with queasy, sensuous descriptions of his own interrupted feasts. You're continuing to look into me. We have ads starting in a minute, and I'll pause during the ads. Okay. I have my prize. I hope it's worth it. Yeah, I hope it's worth it. My steps. Those who will be different. The club is closed again now. We're in the ads, so I'm going to let them run, and I'm just going to keep it paused until the ads are done. Because I don't want folks to miss stuff because of the ads. I do hope folks are having a okay day. I know it's you know, it's Thursday. We're getting there. It really has reached the point with this playthrough where it's just like there is just so much. It started off very simple, and it has quickly grown to be so much going on. Like I don't even know where to start with everything going on. It's so much right now. ads are just about done, so I'll unpause and let us run again. Okay. Overexposure. Which turns into funds. Not a lot of funds, but it's something at least. Let's follow my desires for the club is closed still. I might as well. Dread. Restless. Alright, Leo. Tell me what you might find. At the greater feast, a black pig is always crowned as king before its slaying. On this occasion, its heart is weighed in the balance against a knot of feathers, and its skin becomes a cape for the officiant. Its flesh was left for the crows, but I must confess my interest was not in its carcass, but in the perfumed flesh of the milliner laid fresh in the earth. A waking chant. Who could hear this and remain unmoved? The sleeping, the dead, the earth, and the sky? Use this in a rite with Byzantine Tinct and or Meteor Bullock, or other resources of equal power to summon a Persicant. Let's look at Drafting at Night. The wood lies inside the walls of the Mantis. As any student of histories know, the Mantis has no walls. Of a hireling. It's hard to tell with her. Yeah, it's very hard to tell with her what I'm supposed to be doing about anything. Okay, I can't recruit these people. Let's have one of these aspects. Mortal. It's okay. Yes, we're being investigated still, but I can still talk openly about things. It's fine. As the sun rises the next morning, I find myself propped against a chimney stack overlooking the dawn-filtered city. My hair is a mess, and someone has stolen my shoes. Club is open again. Yeah, let's get rid of one of the dreads. The air is a shiver. My companions on the stage are electric slashes of flesh and velvet. Mr. Agdistus drums pound. We begin. might I dream of? Let's use reason and dream deep. Yeah, yep, that's still hirelings, which I don't want. I don't want hirelings. No, thank you. Illivic describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood via what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains, is like trying to think your way to being in love. I did find a secret that helped. Barber's warning. The power of the wood enjoys the separation of the lock from the skull. For attention, burn it. For opportunity, bury it. Speak this over a corpse and a rife with the winter influence present, and the corpse will rise. Okay, don't have anything else to do with that yet. I could spend vitality to get more lessons learned, and try again to get even more health. Heck it. Headquarters. I could use part of my health to... Yeah, I lose a bit of health to explore. See what I find. Somewhere unusual. I have found Morland's shop! I gave him more books. I like how all this is basically happening in the same city. Ah, we have an acquaintance. A possible new member for our cult. Musicians close with the floor. Some of the audience starts as if waking from sleep, others applaud. One forces his way through the crowd to the exit, face drawn. There's always one. As we skip from the stage, Mixer Arctisus winks, and here is Solokana with her clever hands banishes those of us who went too far. I have a bronze Spintra. I can start learning Sanskrit from Sulakana. However, that doesn't give me more mundane fun stuff. Fascination, some reason, intensity of radiance. Vitality. No, I don't. This will be sufficient. I'll listen carefully. Court of Leo. Hope Clifton, an acquaintance, a bellowing and unorthodox Catholic with a mystic streak and an untrimmed beard. You may pay to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. Awakening chant. An intensity of rating. This one is ready. Gotta spend money to make money, and hopefully make money. So we have burnt our other stuff. Ceremony is resident as thunder in a church. I know it well. I wrote it myself. He is now a believer. Now Clifton improvises new pairs rich with solar metaphors. He still shouts like a soldier and drinks like a sailor. Let us talk about... Where's our temporary headquarters? Not sure. Okay. The Holy Tug on the Subcontinent, the door to 4,000 years of poetry, ceremony, and mystery. Okay. I don't have any other moth lore, and I'm using the club is open, but right now I'm painting, so I can't use that. got some funds. We got more Mystique, great. More Mystique, some contentment. I need the club. My purpose, as always, is change. That vitality, because otherwise it's going away anyway. Can I study? Okay, that's only if I have an untranslated text. Let's read some sentimental literature. Go to Moreland's shop. We can get yet another book. Right now it's like, there's no clear path that I would die. Okay, we've got another book. Skeleton Songs. Poems agreed to like composed by the possibly pseudonymous Arabella Dust, the rumored Harris turned Madame turned poetess. Leo, my friend, you wandered the streets for me a bit. You found nothing. Convert them prisonerly into a prisoner. Esoteric matters. I have no need for a hireling. I get some funds. In the guise of the Viper as well. Vitality and reason, and I'm about to get more vitality. Let's work those towards increasing our passion. Put that guy up there, I think. There's our next vitality. We can learn from Ooh, a patron. Ho ho ho! Let us leading reminiscence. Where that goes away. We'll just keep sucking up my mystique, but there's nothing to find. I'm perfectly normal. There are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. Yeah, where is... There's vivid imagination. And we need 2 glimmerings in order to turn that into anything more. But do that. Yes, my exotic hungers. Despair pats on the heels. It's fine, it's fine. She'd like to talk to you. There we go. Looks like that was some passion. So she'll give us a whole bunch of funds and also a mysterious thing to be given later if we don't have someone else to give it with or something. I don't really know. Again, I never played this game before. This is my second day ever playing it. Search the city. Surely I'll find something. Back to the club. Okay, yeah. This is what's going to get consumed. Consume that restlessness. That gives me erudition. Stream of passion. Stream of thunderous secret. light again, so let's start exploring those. I'm trying to get more glimmerings, because if I get more glimmerings, then I can try and get more lessons learned, and then I can increase other things. And a silver Symmetra. I think if that was pointless to use up there, but whoops. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen when that finishes. You need at least a 7th order. This is a 6th order, so this isn't enough. Yep, they have nothing to say to me. Well, let's talk publicly about it anyway. Great, and keep walking the streets. So I do have one glimmering there. Need a 2nd glimmering. Have I studied this one yet? I don't think I've studied that one yet. There's so much shit going on. And I have become unwell. Ew. Fascination. Scholar Sanction, so that didn't actually give me anything new. Okay. Let's study the skeletons allegiance. Someone else for the cult. Okay, I got the glimmerings now. I got glimmerings, so I can do another glimmering lesson learned. Hopefully. Hello, Moth. Moth, my friend. More glimmerings. Yeah, give me an affliction. Ah! Price and interludes. Yeah, so there now. Oh no. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Find contentment now or it's over. Shit. Cool. Restlessness. That's not what I wanted. Red secret. Cool, okay. I can put passion in there. Together we become something else. Maybe this will give me some contentment? Some more glimmering. Search the city. Maybe this will find me something. Oh! Leo is happy to see me, so very happy. So happy sometimes that the shape of it seems visible through his fragile skin. I'll chase its shape with my fingers, exalt him, calm him, as we become what we are together. And we got a contentment. We are safe for now. Hanger on. We got more contentment. Well, hanger on. Where is my cult? This one is ready. More cult, more cult, more cult. I don't need a hireling. Is there another? Get more restlessness. Now have a pawn. Loyal but lacks initiative. the edge of the table there, son. Yep, I got more dread. Luckily, we have a decent amount of contentment, which is helping with the dread. Oh, just in time. There was 18 seconds left on that. A passionate memory. Alright. Use my vitality. Let's restore my dreams. You pawn. Search the city. No, I said search the city. Thank you. Yeah, you found someone I can hire, I get it, but that's not what I'm looking for. I never know really what you want. It's just like... Love. Purpose as always. Let's go to the highest level or specialized race. Some of our dread. Yeah, that's right. You got nothing on me, detective. Pay no attention to the small cult that I am slowly growing. Passion now. Excellent. I need 3 lessons learned, numbering lesson learned to upgrade that skill. Going. Okay, I'll do that. gas, tangled limbs, heat, secret dark. Dwell on a passionate memory. Restless, contentment, and vitality. Rid of that dread as well. Some contentment. Alright. Investigating me again. I do have that notoriety. I gain my funds. Okay. Inspired by Barber's Warning. Mood piece, where? Okay. Friendly visit from Poppy. This is the time, my friend. The sun and Rex will lead you, or do you have a friend? The loyal friends you have here. Do say goodbye now. Bye, Pawn! Okay, see, now we're a bit of an evil cult. I don't see any glimmerings. Okay, and we have the one glimmering. Do we have another? No. What if we studied? That's Grail lore. Okay, this can go with this. This will create Grail lore. Okay. I mean, I'm still mostly interested in the Moth TBH, but like, if we're not going down the Moth path, we're not going down the Moth path. Such is the way. You kind of end up just going down whatever path you end up going down. Alright, I've gotten fun. Talk about the Barber's Warning. Hunter has found evidence, real or imagined, of my sins. Huh, great. Great. uh, hmm. Search the city for me, please. If you just find another hireling, I'll be very annoyed with you. At some point I was trying to have this organized in some manner, but it is no longer really organized. Is there anything else I want to use with it? Let's use... Yeah, because that's gonna eat my contempt there. You have found the strange streets! Which are excellent because they offer me a lot of things. My followers gone, I remain. Holly Lascelles is seen here and there. She may have more to say to me. A peculiar chill lingers in my room. A second-order influence apparent to the perceptive, instantly recognizable to an adept. Used when some rites to summon minions, and some minions will leave it behind. Will leave it lingering when they are destroyed. Poppy. I need glimmering, but I don't have glimmering. I might get glimmering. If this gives me glimmering before it expires, that'll be something, but I don't know if it will. Contentment and strange sheets, that doesn't give me glimmering. I don't think anything's gonna give me glimmering in time. Apathetic hungers, we know this. Sure there's no glimmering? Ah. Curses! Ah, an acquaintance. So if I had a thing, like have Garment Surrender, but I guess that's not enough. Draw our other guy. Vitality. We got more vitality. So that failed because I didn't have any glimmering. There's glimmering. Wonderful. Okay, actually. It's okay, 11s. I have also... Well, okay, I'm not actually that lost. I kind of understand what's going on. So currently, we are a dancer. We want to change our skin. We have started a cult to the Temple Unceasing, an occult society that includes drumbeat which can never end. We have 2 believers, 2 patrons. Or the believer is currently being painted. And we can dream, we can study, we can talk, we can do all sorts of different things. There is a wary London detective who is suspicious of us. There's a lot going on, yes. See, we have our thing that we want to do. We want to change, but we can't change yet. Okay, there we go. We have glimmerings now. Okay, we've become unwell. And the goal is to try and ascend beyond and everything before you die or get overrun by despair or the detectives get you or anything. I think. What the actual goal is, I'm not overly sure. Ah, another acquaintance. Okay. So, hello, acquaintance. Where's my cult again? I'm going to now recruit this acquaintance. If I can find where my cult is. Ah, there it is. The Temple Unsealing with... the trappings of... Oh, I can use a dread on this? Excellent. No, I can't use a dread on this. But... I can't use my cute little doll. Recruit an acquaintance by invoking card. This one is ready. Okay, we have an ad starting in a minute. Once the ad start, alright, we got Mystique, we got funds, we got a lot of things, including some glimmering. Excellent, now we're getting all the glimmering and everything. Let's go up for the evening and follow my desire, see where it leads. do something. What exactly? I don't know. It's a very... This is a game where you end up kind of rambling like a madwoman, which is kind of the point of the game. Okay. Now, once again. Start our study. Oh, nope. Keep it paused because we're in the ads. So this is also confusing because we're semi-deep into a run right now, right? Like we're not at the beginning of it where we're you know figuring things where things are just starting out and slowly building. We're deep into it because yeah, I started this run yesterday and it's still going. Like yeah, the drum is not allowed to cease. The drum must continue and go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. However, which is interesting because how long are the breaks between beats? Good question. As long as they must be and as short as they can be. Rose is now also leaving. Let's actually do some organizing of this. So we have our wary detective. The loudest forever bang. Do you hear the beat? The beat? That is a Doctor Who reference. My God, there is so much shit going on. Cut a lock of hair before I sleep to honor a power of the wood. Okay, that's going to go somewhere. Possible. I mean, we now have multiple believers. Actually, no, I'm going to keep this over here, because otherwise it's going to get confusing. A Slimist, but loyal. We're going to have to make sure we fix our illness. We have an affliction now. Like, I'm pretty sure this is, the inspiration on this, I think, is, like a Fall in London or Sun of the Seas or something like that. So it's like, it's the type of thing where it's set, like, kind of Victorian-ish times. now things will go over there at least. Okay, the club is open, so let's. So the Exodus Club opens. I have learned on a rhythm determined by the moon as she alters her shape. It is always, but not only, open on nights of the new moon. There's the club. My purpose is change. I can use my Wandering Heart scars. Would you say that she is not amused? I am restless. Rising Viper. And streets. Yeah, I'm still not sure how the guise of the Viper actually works, but what it does, but it sure is there. Okay, I can use, let me go ahead. This is the glimmering that's going to go into this. I can use that, and we'll pass that challenge. The Tharsine Way. The road ducks into the trees. Pale winds move deep in the wood. I'm stumbling over roots now. It is tempting to drop to all fours to avoid the low branches. The moon passes behind the black leaves, though her fingers remain in my hair. I will not forget the way to this place. The buzzing in the brain. Way of the wood. The right knowledge, my profound. Let us take a waking chant. Resolved an intuition challenge. Woohoo! Okay. So, we're also a painter, by the way, so let us go painting. And a bit of passion for it. Inspired by the subtle flaw. We're the Blue Man Group. And we got another subtle fracture. Let's keep on wandering these woods. Now I understand. Crowds asleep. The waters of the wood run cold and deep and never clear. Rote memory alone will not take me there. I must engage my passion. Now I drift into other dreams. I have passion. Yep, you gotta spend some funds. I am, Poppy says with a girlish giggle, curious about, oh, you know, the arts of blood and ice. It's silly, but allow an old woman her whims. Will you help me? Alright. The governor is once again looking into me. Here's what she needs. Mission Winter Substantial. Poppy will pay for information of interest. This time, she'd like substantial research on the corporeal mysteries of winter. You need a matching lore level, at least level 4, to complete this commission. Well, I don't really got a lot on winter, to be quite honest. Tell me about Poppy, will you? I dreamt of opening doors. I'm not shirked in my work. What does not seize, much eventually yield. All that moves must succumb to hunger. I've surrendered my heart, Lord, to Grail. We have a Megalara is an incantation. The Great Mother remembers. A Megalician. I don't know. Yeah, so we don't really have anything going on for winter, to be quite honest. I need more moth lore. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. You do that. Oh, before it's going to decay, before I can do anything with it. Okay, so I just need to. I don't have that, so I just have to use slots. We just got things all over this board right now. Go up in the evening. Maybe we'll find something. As my dread grows. You're investing in my notoriety. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing notorious about me. I am a perfectly ordinary person. Rose, would you search the city for me? And if you just find me a hireling, I'll be annoyed because that means that's just what that does. Yes. That's what they do. Okay, yes, you are gonna want to grab onto my desire there. Um I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I think I'd be able to get Poppy with that. Leo, we still only have temporary headquarters. Could you please find me something better? See, there's the vitality that I needed to do that. But... Let's see, I had books. Have I studied all my books? I think I've studied all my books. No, I can't use that. Study vitality. That goes with strength. But I need a lot. Oh, hang on. And then, okay, I can use that, but I need so many vitalities to actually get that. And I don't think I can get that many. But you know what? Let's try it, because one of the things we need is to try and upgrade our thing all the way. So maybe this is the path. I don't know. I got some of my health back. Go the way of the wood again. Even dread has its uses. Gain more vitality. Okay. So what if we try and go all in on everything that can possibly get us vitality? Our mystique is fading. That's good. Please don't upgrade that evidence. I swear, I'm perfectly normal and haven't started a cult and let someone kill one of my cult members or anything. The mystique's going away. Okay, you found nothing. Damning evidence. Earth gape. Oh no, it will not harbor me. Okay. Rose. go to the club together. Okay. Health and vitality. So, vitality with more vitality. That's gonna decay into a vitality. I got a bunch of dread going on. Reason? Sure, let's do that. More vitality. I am pushing myself to change. I'm restless. But even more vitality. Catch my moth thingy because I'm using it. No, our deepest desires are not apparently aligned. Or if they are, it's that one which I can't touch yet. Okay, here. I have the one. So. We'll see if her desires align with mine. Because we should have time once that finishes, hopefully. Yeah. Hey, more vitality! There we go. Change of the leaf. which is currently closed, so I can't use it right now. Alright, so let's do a painting. And pour into the painting. Apparently, the only thing I got going for it right now is passion. Inspired though by fascination. I definitely am one of those like really weird artists who like makes really weird paintings. Everyone's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but it's evocative. Of course, my funds are also not as high as I'd like right now. Yeah, I'm running out of paints. Get the clubs open again so I can do the club. I forgot. I do need more vitality, believe it or not. I'm going to go to the auction house. And auction something off. Got me some money. Oh, there we go. There's our heart, the course of the heart, which is going to give us more vitality. And yeah, you're investigating me again. I get it. But there's nothing to investigate this time. I'm a good officer, I swear. Let me check. 1, 2, it's 4, and then something more as well. So I have 1, 2, 3. Yep. Right. Now it's become vitality. Actually become vitality. And then that is going to actually give me something. It's actually incredibly difficult to upgrade things at this point. Still got a bunch of mystique and everything that he's going to be looking at. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of my Mystiques, which would be helpful so that this guy can't keep getting more and more evidence on me. We are now ready to grow stronger. Barber's Warning. And all of these lessons that we have learned. Okay. The Barber's Warning. A deeper grace. Through the fire we fly, and it shall not consume us. I really hope this doesn't need something more, because that used up a lot of my stuff. But we'll find out. I am pushing my body to its limits in the pursuit of art. Sure, let's go with art. Not, anything else. Not at all. Oh, we got a thing. A lusciously illustrated tome of loosely connected children's stories collected by one N.K. Field. Few of them are remotely suitable for children. That's the club. That's my change. Those are my scars. More Mystique. Some funds, and another Guise of the Viper. And let's go painting again. Let's use up one of my Mystiques. Inspired by dread. I'm really hoping we can send beyond the need for mortal coils and stuff soon, but I doubt we will. It. I think it was just the money thing, but I'm not sure. No storm can break the tree that bends. Gain more health. Flawless physique, machine perfection, sinew-bound ivory, tight and satin skin. From here I can only deteriorate. Health and skill can increase no further. Excellent. Alright, and we got a new book. The protagonist, a speechless cat thing called Kittling Ripe, performs a series of elaborate rites to rescue members of her extended family, culminating in the resurrection of her other grandmother, Moldywarp. Oh, is her other grandmother. Not Moldywarp as in you're calling something Moldywarp. Dream of nothing at all. Okay. So we're ready for the next step of something. However, first we need to finish her painting. And then we can go dance. To possibly go on to the next thing. I believe I am ready for the dances that only occur by special arrangement. Sulakana will invite me to the top room of the club, the moon-windowed attic where she keeps her keys and her jewels and her trophies, and she will offer me wine from an ivory cup before I begin. The wine will be thick and sweet, and my mind will teem with new thoughts. The air will flutter like wings, but even after I disrobe, I will not be cold. Prove my ability to Sulakana. I believe I'm ready for the dances. Okay, yeah. Let's see what happens. This is kind of what I was working towards here, so. I've been afflicted again. But I do have vitality, so once that is done, I can just sleep it off and I'll be fine. I am a young, vital dancer at the peak of her physical talents, and also she paints and runs a cult. When the Snake Witch killed the stag, Kitling snatched one of its eyes. When the Dry Witch killed the sow, Kitling stole a cup of its blood. Then she took them to the place Moldywurply buried, and she shook out her hair, and she began to dance. A wood whisper. Lie awake and listen. The wind speaks in the branches, the house cries out in its sleep. These are the road that chaos rides. Speak the silver course on the right with the winter influence present in the court will ride. With study wood whisper, wisdom, reason. This is level 2. This is level 4. Yep. Okay. Okay, you'll do, says Silicana Avavet Amasea. Welcome to the changing room. She looks me up and down in the way she often does. Not long now. Not long now. Perhaps this time I mentioned you to my sister. Club is closed right now. Her scars. A particular arrangement with the Essedus Club. I am occasionally paid a generous consideration to perform very specific dances for very particular connoisseurs. Okay. Making progress. All these things are happening. Oh, I'm almost out of... Oh no, not almost out of funds. Funds are just split up in multiple places. Still not very high on funds, though. Let's walk through the city. Again, the streets that are strange by moonlight. So let's go wandering them. There's vitality. Let us heal back up, because we're fine. I don't know if the club stuff does feel... Okay, that gave me more Barber's warnings. Alright, so aspect of the heart, aspect of the moth, rail, there's a tool, I have scars, forms of change, dancing, job, influence, location, ability, ingredient, desire, the new form. I'm coming to a place that began beneath the natural pines of the dry land. I'm coming to know a dance began in the sodden forms of the first continent. Alright, that might just give me the Rising Viper again. That's fine. You got nothing on me right now. So you'll vanish if I don't give you something else within that 50 seconds, which I'm probably going to end up giving you something else from here, but... Ah, a liaisonic once again. My health is renewed. Use passion. Together we become something else. We're not really into each other for our bodies, we're into it for what our bodies might become. Which, you know... Right, glimmering or provide a sanctuary. Okay. So I need to hope I get a glimmering from something before that runs out, or else I can't do anything with it. Well, that's going to give me more heart, or vitality, which is great. So we got a Silver Spinetta, there's my arrangement, there's the change. Club is closed for a bit, those are my scars, I get some funds, and a Guise of the Viper. So that didn't give me anything new. Let's talk about the Way of the Wood. That didn't give me any glimmerings also. Which... You got nothing on me. You got nothing. I am slowly running lower on funds. We have pleasant memory, our passion was exhausted, and we're content. The club is reopened. We're not ready yet. This feels like it's not quite endgame, but okay, it's either close to endgame or very far from endgame, and I have no idea. something I'm supposed to discuss with Sulakana, and I don't know what. The damning evidence is almost gone though. That's good. You don't think that's for you? Okay. You're running, so I can't do anything about that. Okay, I can gift them things, but I don't... That's not for you either. How about Merlin's shop? Okay, let's do this. Let's see if it does it. Okay, those scars are back. Club is open. And my purposes change. Okay, that's still moving as serpents. Where's the other one? I think that's just going to give me money, which frustrating. Okay, so you're grabbing that evidence and looking at it and trying to find something more. A wood whisperer. That'll just break it apart again. Study vitality, I can study my passion. This is level 6. Just study with her passion, read sentimental literature, and see what happens with that. I'm curious, but I don't know if I want to know. Because it's the type of thing where it's like... I certainly advanced things quite far. Oh no. The Suppression Bureau is seeking new associates of mine for questioning. If they can't find one, they'll come after me directly. I'm sorry, Clifton. Like, it's also that everything where it's like, if I do suddenly die, or get endgame, that's fine. Right, like, that's not the end, right? That's just like, okay, cool. And then I can do a new run, right? I mean, I've been going for 2 hours, so I might just end up doing just this one run today, unfortunately. But, you know, it's... Hello, Moth. Okay, I didn't get anything new from that. My associate has been implicated in one of those. Special Bureau holds a trial to close court, and they are not thus need advantage of a connection. My associate may be gone forever. Well, I'm sorry. You may be gone forever then. I don't think I have anything to save you, my Catholic friend. Yep. I'm restless because I want to change and I don't know how to change. Can't even dream about it. Let's talk openly about esoteric matters. Study to gain passion. Can I study this kind of thing? No, I can just break that apart. Just have a little dream, get a little erudition. Like I figure even if I am in theory close to the end game, I'm probably also very much. Ah, there's another glimmering actually. So there's the other glimmering. I figure like even if I'm close to the end game, I'm probably going about it in a very roundabout way. So it's either gonna hit me all of a sudden or what could I be if I could be not this? Funds, some glimmering, some mystique, some contentment, some skill, a whole bunch of mystique, a whole bunch of glimmering too. I'm wondering if I can upgrade my passion without do anything. Because right now my skill is just a wild imagination, but I think that could probably go up. And you have tentative evidence. Which, okay. Ah! This is a patron. Okay. So, no, that's wild imagination. We need 3 glimmering lessons learned. Yep. There's another glimmering right there. Funds are running low. So make a relatively banal piece. Maybe not use extra money on the paint for it to see if I can just do it without that. We also have ads starting. I apologize for the ad. I'm not spending money on better paints. Okay, good. That gives me more glimmerings. That's what I'm working towards, just getting a whole bunch of glimmerings. And we're in the ads, so I'm going to pause during the ads. Alright, I'm waited for roughly half the ad. I'm just gonna keep going. Normally I'd pause for longer, but I'm really curious about what's happening here. And also, I want to keep going. Count Jennings. Who are you? Count Gottlieb Jennings represents a continental confraternity of physicians and duelists. He could use your assistance. Well, yeah, I got funds from that. A whole bunch of mystique. And I've fallen L again. That'll be 3. You want something of the heart. A heart fragment of at least level 6. Hey, look. An article. Okay. So I'm guessing that has to be done through research. Oh, no, hang on. That's Grail. This is heart. Reason and some passion. An extensive treatise on heart lore. There we go. I'm able to actually complete a commission. Imagine that. Look at me go. Okay. Dream of the Labyrinth of Doors. All it got me was restlessness. Let's go down this path again. instead. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get that back. Yes, yes, yes. There's an affliction. And hey, look at that! Look at our lessons learned. Sooner murder an infant in its cradle than nurse unactive desires. And enchant and a very substantial investigation. What was requested? Now give me money for it, please. Okay, well you gave me a silver spintra. Okay, oh wait, hang on. Satisfaction of desire. I mean, I don't really care about desire. I care about change. Come on. Where is auction house? So, one of my silver spinetras. There's no way to get it back, but it's fine. Sometimes one must spend some of their money. Okay, we should get contentment from that. So we get another glimmering. Let's actually see what's up for grabs. A Sanskrit reader. Well, I already know how to read Sanskrit. I don't need that. However, what I do need is some vitality. Alright, so I got more passion, and my skill has increased. Okay, so I'm increasing things, and I'm slowly getting more mysteries and stuff. So that will get me to the highest level of it. So, dude, feel free to answer this for me. Is using dread here the right way to go about things, like getting rid of it, or is this, or am I like using it very stupidly here or something? I do not know. Alright, that's just gonna break it apart. Okay, let's. See if I can find something else. Right, I should have. In Latin, a 19th century reprint of a 14th century translation of a 4th century work. Well, I might not be able to read it because it's Latin, so that might have been a mistake. The last Let's Play deleting, so yes, this pair would be good unless you have specific use. Okay, yes. So that's where I've been like throwing in despair and stuff. Need to try and get more heart soon. That gave me some funds. I'm not really sure what the Guise of the Viper is for. Must find a place of power at the water's edge. Where's my book? Yep. I can't read it because I can't read Latin. Okay, that's not gonna get me what I need. So I'm gonna have to use medicine. Want something else? I have very limited specialties. Edge. Well, I have nothing on the edge, so I can't help you there. And I can't help you with that commission either because I don't really have anything on winter. Let's open again. my reason. Hey, look, we're getting more vitality. Woo. Like, we're strong as fuck. I can't tell what she wants me to talk to her about. She's willing to talk about pretty much almost anything, but... I have the right idea. Yeah, she's just very mysterious. Okay, yeah, ask me about things. Which things? Which things do you want to ask me about? Ah. Okay, let's go out for the evening. Actually, I'll also go to the auction club again. Yep, we're having another tryst with her lover. Okay. I got like so many guys with the Vipers, and I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so I need 2 erudition lesson learns. Upgrade scholarship. Just gotta know, you know? Yeah, you just have to know the right thing to talk about. Nope, that wasn't it. Look, I have gotten some places with her, right? Let's talk about our contract. Will just get me, no, because it might not get me a hireling. Sometimes it gets me the strange streets. Right, like... Got nothing on me right now aside from the tentative evidence. Ah, strange streets. Let's wander them. Yep, I'm very restless. So I can't do the contract right now because I'm talking about it. Ever. Actually don't have enough right now to do this. Hello, Moth. The Moth is disappointed in me because I can't change yet. Wellesley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. Alright, let me guess. She's going to be disappointed in me again. I'm not asking the right questions. Yep. I am already in demand for the most exacting advances. Throw some passion there. And throw in the restlessness so it doesn't turn into dread. You're grabbing the tentative evidence. Talk with Leo about strange streets. Yes, I'm restless. I blah blah blah. Restless is dread. That's right, you found no new clues. There's nothing to find, detective. You're wasting your time on me. Even the Soon can be divided. There requires the forge of days for its division. A Smith's secret. In 5 continents, Smith has whispered the same words to the iron. Murderers have been known to whisper these words too. And adepts, of course. These words are spoken in ritual to inspire an unmerciful change. I do like change. Got another piece of lore. And we got more erudition. I've been going with this one run for almost 3 hours. And I don't know what I don't know is the thing, right? Passion, glimmering. A bit of funds. I know I'm not farther along the path. I'm trying. Because I don't know what to do. Well. Speak it publicly of esoteric matters. Because I only have 2 followers right now. And that's not enough. I need more followers. I need more people to help me ascend and change. Let's enter our library. I must find more things about the moth. lessons learned. Knowledge is a city wall built stone by stone, but what waits in the darkness beyond the walls? Why would we need a fortress, except that we have something to fear? Yep. Those are back. Victory of Browns. Erratic accounts by one Arun of the hunting and consummation of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassins, published in the late 19th century. I got multiple dread. Let's, okay, and they're looking into me again. Yep, there's some mystique about me, but it's fine. I'm fine, I swear. You have so little to worry about with me. I've learned enough to know how little I know. Uses of a 3 lesson learned to gain more reason. Okay. So that's pretty good now. Let's do Play the Victory of Crowns. The assassins are, according to Arun, the agents of a power called the Coronel, a soldier of the Secret Masters. The counts go all the way back to Roman times. I definitely feel like I'm kind of locked here, because I don't know what I'm looking to do. I'm at the point where I'm open for, I'm open to someone giving me a hint. Which, you know, I'd prefer if I could figure it out on its own. Hey, no acquaintance. Hello. Velcian. Oh, Velcian. Come with me. Temple and Seizing. Let's use my idol. More maybe in dreams. Dreaming is generally the way to go. Because I can't dream about my change. And I can go down the way of the woods with some of the lore I have. See if that does anything, right? So you have enough passion, you might be able to... I mean, I got 4 passion. I don't know if I can get more passion, right? Like... do I just go down the route of trying to up my passion again and a knife's secret? Ah, aspect of the edge. That's cool. However, this wanted level 6 edge, so dream on the wood with passion. Right, we've acquainted another believer. Ah! Now I pass between scar-barked trees. The moon passes behind branches, though her fingers remain in my hair. Something forwards. Yeah, I think I did that one. I think I did that, and it didn't get me any further yet. I could be wrong, though. What is below can't escape what is above. Well, let's see what happens. Let us see if we can, Whoa! Hello? The glory. Yes, something definitely did happen there. Oh my god. Okay, a buzzing in the brain. An awareness of appetite. Okay. The well in the wood is never dry, but is never clear. One night it might heave with crawling roots, on another it will pulse with dry, bright moss. On nights of the full moon, its waters are choked with the fat, dappled bodies of moth. Last night I saw it brimming with dark and vicious blood. Gelatinous shreds drifted on surface, clots of grail matter. Okay, I still have more passion. I'm going to go in there again. No further explanations, just confusion and some sort of chaos. We have finally entered the Mansis. Let's go back into the Mantis once again. We have so much passion. We can do this a number of times. See, it's annoying because it's like, alright, we have gotten further finally. We have figured something out. But also, I can't dream for too much longer. A locksmith's secret. That sounds useful. The door that opens. See, like, I knew the Mantis existed. But I wasn't sure if it was just like, like stuff from outside it. Okay, we're back in the Mantis. A peculiar rumor. was returning to the depths, one appeared in front of my eyes whose mouth was sealed. When I saw them in the great emptiness, I cried out. I think that last night I met another soul in the wood. I would never recall exactly what we said one to another. I think we will recognize each other in the waking world. Nope, don't do that. I suspect that at the end of the story I may find someone who will hear what I have to say. Again. Make my way into the Mantis. Try and track down this rumor. You got nothing against me. Okay. Look at that, I have some erudition. Excellent. It's almost Mantis time! It's Mantis time! Okay, so you can get one of those threes. You can either have what you know, or you can go deeper and find something else. And right now I have the Way of the Wood, so I can only go to these two places. There's also the Stag Door, the Peacock Door, the Trask Chamber of Ways. There's many other ways to go. The toes tap, all is brisk and all is well. I knew where I could use that, though. An unpromising address, but a promising recipient. Okay, well, let's recruit you. Back into our dreams. Yep, use for passions. It's fine because passions come back. All about the dreams. We now have yet another believer. Okay, I wonder... No, it's already gone. No, it's not gone yet. Let's see if this will get us anywhere. Also, we can't forget we need to still make funds. Despite it all, we still need to make money. I can't consume my notoriety. What a shame. I'm shocked. They won't let me do that. Okay. Take the approach. I walked in the woods last night, and the scissors worked in the distance, and the furred things crammed my mouth and swore in my ears, and I felt the old urge to drop to wolf horse and nose among the roots. But I remembered that I walk upright by day, and I know fire and steel and words, and at last I found where the velvet had concealed a secret on tree bark beneath moss. I read it then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. There are places in the city where I can find extraordinary things, if I can sift the clues out of history and rumor. I do need to let things come back a bit. Yes, I got some notoriety, you're going to look into it. And you're just going to find a friend. All shall be open. When we open a thing, then we learn its nature. I do realize that the lore that opens, which is called by its aspect, knock. Every door in the mantis requires a sacrifice for its open. The Ingvian rites prescribe the manner of its sacrifice. Nearly every summoning rite requires knock influence. This lore provides it. Really? Not even with that? You frustrate me, Sulochana. You frustrate me. My body is changing. Wandering heart, strain. My arteries sing, my veins burn, I cannot push myself any further. So the snake thing says I have to talk to her about secret histories. Ever. let's try that. Guard of Water. Is that a different one? No, 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 no. Those are the same. There's a second thing there now. I have enough passion. I'm going to go back in the woods. St. Agnes Hospital. They did get work here once. Certainly there were a few too many amputations, but then there were individuals one would prefer not to walk the city streets. Tristan, you can lead. Rose, you follow. Only echoes walk the hospital halls now, but malice lingers in the air. Must search meticulously room by room. There's a vitality. So I'll have to sleep, normal sleep. No erudition, so unless I get it from that, I'm not going to be able to actually solve that. I need to remember to make sure I have erudition before I do it. Go, Leo, go. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to resolve that. I don't think this is the secret history she was talking about, to be quite honest. It was not. About secret histories. Vitality doesn't hurt by any means. That was not what I was looking for. But it does, you know. Call upon the Ring-Yu who is succulent. Perhaps that old and Fikanara, the Ring-Yu, can protect us from this curse. Perhaps not. I would think my guys of the Viper could up there. Alright, let's send out more people into this expedition. And let's also another night out on the club. See the curse? It's the blue looking face symbol. We need harder lantern to suppress this curse, otherwise it will not keep us from our goal but may trouble us further. So we do have heart. We do have heart stuff, but I'm not sure where it comes in use. We're regaining our health. The cursed rivers, our power is stronger than the power that was here. The curse won't touch us. Hey, you've consumed my notoriety. Thank you. You're gonna still need more funds. I mean, it's an expedition. It's a big thing. I get it. So. Anyway, let's go back into the woods. I just hope it doesn't consume all of my funds. That would be quite rude. The Viennese Conundria. Scars, I get a bit of funds, and other guys with a Viper. I got so many guys with the Viper. I just don't know how to use them for. What for? Alright. I have erudition now, so I can now... Something I could study with that, wasn't there? There we go. Just do that one, and then I'll use the erudition there. What's this place? The door bore... Aha, success! No more soon. But what's this place? The door bore no sign, there were no windows. The walls were painted a rich violet, rich even now after the ravages of rain through the leaking ceiling. A rotting chair has leather straps on the arms. The floor is porcelain and runnels. Disturbing! Had vitality and worn out, but that's okay, am longing to change as well. I get it. The moth and the grail. There's a padlock covered in the wall. It does not long resist our strength. It contains instruments tipped with flint and glass. Instruments one would not expect a surgeon to use. It contains other matters of more interest to us too. Rose pearl dust. Pearls are sacred to the witch and sister, especially those of this color. They have been used for protective rites, among others. The Rose of Hypatia, marked with the triple sign of the arcane contemplative order known as the Sisterhood of the Knot in Greek. Stained glove. What uses have these known? What lessons might they teach my hands? Phantoms, neighbors say, still walk the echoing halls here. If you take possession, of course, they will leave or return them to our use. The Locksmith's Dream, Trespasses. Ah, the third volume of Teresa Galmir's examination. Some funds. Our followers come back. And we get some notoriety. Also to apply this to canvas. Well. Yeah, putting the notoriety just makes it last longer. Heart painting. Well, let's go with the heart. So ads starting in a minute. I will pause during the ad. Enter the Mantis once again, though. A peculiar rumor. See what the girl has to offer instead. Okay, another peculiar rumor. I will track this down. Like, it seems like I'm going down the heart path, even though I wanted to go down, the moth path. But I'm not sure how I would get down the moth path. Exotic pigments! And this one goes erudition. And I pause. I'm gonna go a bit longer, but I'm going to have to end soon because I need to make myself food and everything before stuff coming up. I don't have much more time, unfortunately. So I I'm not waiting the full length of time between ads, unfortunately, because it's the 3 minutes is like, all right. Yeah, all right. So we got a couple things running right now. I'm gonna let things run, see what happens, and then I'm gonna yes, restless, get glimmering. Just dream of that before it goes away. It was a good idea because it was really quick and did those things for me. Made something unique, something extraordinary, something I would never dare to exhibit publicly. This cannot possibly ever see daylight. It will earn no funds. And let's see. There's the walking chant. Favorite imagining. We got some mystique from it. Contentment. Glimmering. A whole bunch of glimmering. A whole bunch of notoriety. The sister and witch. She has been a pair of funeral birds, but here she is as she would wish to drown. Pulsing airs. Our notoriety is growing. Well, you're just an acquaintance right now, so let's fix that you're just an acquaintance by making you another cult member. As our cult grows! I always have trouble actually finding where my cult is. There it is. We're getting her into it. Let's also use the auction house. And where's more of my Spinatria? I have that bronze one. Okay. And I think we've started going into the Mantis. We've started making progress. I don't know what's happening next. But we're going to have to find out another time. I I can't keep on going. I need to make myself food and everything and get ready for stuff. I have Armor with the Rats later, which I don't stream because I can't really stream it without it breaking terribly. Um, let's just do a quick check. Yes, no one else is playing Cult of Sim right now. Okay. Well, I am just going to let y'all disperse your way to go. We're at Thursday. The week is almost done. If you're working a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, you're almost there. You've almost made it. We will get there soon. If you're working something else, good luck whenever you get breaks. Remember to take breaks. Many secrets to be found. Yes, have a good. Thank you for hanging out too. Thank you everyone for lurking who's doing whatever. I'll be back next week. My schedule will go up on my Discord once I have figured out my schedule. You can find my Discord at Discord actually I can't. Socials. Behold, my Discord and my YouTube where I put VODs of all of my streams in case you missed them. Yeah, they're great. Um, yeah, thank you all for hanging out. This was absolutely wonderful and fun. Until next time, bye bye.